What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. So we are going to an auction. It's an online auction, but their preview day is today. So I'm scrolling through this auction the other day, and it was kind of run-of-the-mill stuff. It's a business liquidation, and I'm started finding just like shelf full of electronics. There's a bunch of like DVD VCR combos and a whole bunch of lots like that. And I ended up figuring out, because they had it written on a whiteboard that's in the auction, as an eBay store. They actually have like 4 or 5 different eBay stores, and they're going out of business, I'm assuming. They're selling like all their fixtures and everything, so they must be, but they're still selling stuff on their eBay stores, so I don't know what the deal is. But we're gonna go look at the stuff. I'm meeting Tim over there, and hopefully on Monday the auction ends, so hopefully I end up getting a whole bunch of the stuff, because if it goes cheap enough, I can make a lot of money on this. So let's go.
Like a good one. What is this one? What do you got? Speaker equipment. Those phones for $18 free shipping.
This is just an overwhelming amount of stuff. I don't even know how to pick out what lots I want. I want all of them, but I have a feeling it's going to go really high, and I can't buy all of them. I think they're like 400 lots. Every single lot here I'd pay $100 for, because it's like the whole contents of the shelf is a lot, and this whole contents of the shelf is a lot. 400 lots at $100 each. That's 40 grand. I can't afford that. Not to mention the time to clear this place out. So somehow I have to be selective. Looks like they haven't really been using this, at least this whiteboard, since about 2 years ago. So I'm noticing a lot of stuff is broken. And I think they're just selling it for parts, and that has me less excited. Like this camera is broken, that won't stay closed. Apparently they have another location, and the guy here from the auction company doesn't seem to know a lot of the info, but he says, I think we did an auction for them like 3-4 years ago. So his theory is that they build up their inventory, and every few years they liquidate and kind of start fresh. Still doesn't make sense why they're selling all the shelving and everything too. And I have no idea where they're getting this stuff. It's got to be electronics recycling. But here's the gamble. This could be $100 right here, or it could be nothing if it doesn't work. I'm kind of tempted to reach out to them and see if I can get some info from the sellers. Okay, so I got some details. I found out that they are a recycling place, and I'm heading to their other location now because there's a forklift in the auction, and I called, I want to see the forklift. I have no interest in this forklift, but that gets me in the building, and hopefully I can talk to the people, because I want to find out some details. I'm very curious about this operation. So I'm heading there now. But a lot of that stuff I think is just defective, so I'm going to be a little bit more selective on what I'm buying there. And then, I don't know how much I already said on here, but basically every few years, the guy thinks every few years they have an auction to get rid of their inventory and start over. I think I might have mentioned that. So that tells me that a lot of this stuff probably just wasn't selling for them, although I did see a lot of like camcorders and stuff that should sell pretty easily, so I don't know what the story is there. I used to do a lot with electronics recycling. There was one recycler that was in my building that I bought. Man, I made so much money buying stuff from him because I'd get it at scrap rates. So I'd get a $100 piece of tech for, you know, $3 to $5. But he retired, and I actually bought his business, but I split it with another company where I bought the physical stuff and they bought like the book of clients, the intellectual property, all of that. So they continued operating under their name. And they don't sell, won't sell to me. They have to, they say their contracts, they have to recycle it. They can't just sell the stuff. So that kind of sucked, losing that contact. But maybe this will be a new one. I don't know, maybe they stopped selling on eBay, so now they need to find a way to get rid of this stuff. Who knows? So here's one I did look at and I really liked. We got 3 cameras in here, although one of them is broken. I think it's this Nikon. The battery or the film door won't stay closed, but it's still got a lens. Some other, that should be a decent seller right there. Not a whole lot that's super exciting in here. Thought there was something else, maybe not. There's also this one. I have a max bid of 200. This one says Alan Bradley, which excites me. It doesn't necessarily mean that's what's in it, but that should be a decent seller. That looks brand new. I bet that sells decent. Just seems like a whole bunch of higher value items here. So I put in a high max on that. All right, this one. Not seeing anything super exciting. Some polycoms. Ooh, hold on. Right there. That, if it works, is $100. This one, maybe. I don't know what brand those are, but definitely the Sony. Looks like 2 Sonys. That looks brand new. I'll do a max bid of 75. And we just move on to the next one. If I get outbid, I get outbid. That's just a shelving unit. Scanner counters. I don't know what that is. Variety of electronics. I don't see anything super exciting here. There might be some stuff in on this shelf. It's currently got a bid of 43. I've got a minute and a half. Let me quick look this up. Couldn't find it, but we got a vintage Crosley here. Ooh, these cameras might be decent. Nah, they're probably $30 each. Rough guess off the top of my head. I think this one's worth bidding on, though. Current bid's 43. Let's create a max bid of 100. And then we move on. Oh, I got outbid. It's at 120 now. Let's try one more. Oops. And I'm winning. I'm going to let it go if it goes any higher than that. All right, this one. We got some video game stuff. Ooh, there's some value in this one. A lot of controllers. There's an Xbox. Some RC cars. All right, I'll do a max bid of 100. That's currently 37 now. This one. Some JBL speakers. Polycoms. Bid is currently 47. I think I'm going to pass on this one. I would, ooh, hold on. Let me look these up. I got a minute and 42 seconds. Only like $20. If these were like 100 each, then it would be another story. I mean, this looks like a good one. It's the same model. But I don't see, there's a Ninja there. I don't see paying the 47 bid on that. So this one just already sold. This one's at 31. Some stereos. And now I'm behind again. I gotta go fast. All right, move on to the next one. 19 seconds on this one. Five seconds and it sells. All right, I'm gonna pass. That one's already sold. This one's closing. 55 seconds on this one. It's only got a $5 bid. I saw some office phones. Another thing is I'm being a little selective just because I'm assuming I'm buying a lot here. Ooh, that was Alan Bradley. I'll take the gamble on this. $5, I'm winning. Move on to the next one. This one, 27 seconds before it ends. Some Sony speakers, Fisher speakers, a turntable. Oh, those are kind of cool. 12 seconds. It's a current bid of 5. I think those radios will be worth something. All right, $13. Oh, 3 seconds. Next. 59 seconds. That's just the shelves. Miscellaneous electronics. 54 seconds. You can see how I gotta go fast here. Pass. 45 seconds on this one. Pass. 8 minutes on this one. So this one got another bid. Looks like all the really big stuff. Okay, this is the section that I was not wanting to buy because it's a lot of really big stuff. I think this is that section. Next. That's shelving units. File cabinet and shelving. Those things are huge. I'm going to pass. Variety of keyboards. Pass. Collection of electronics. It's funny how sometimes it's array, sometimes it's assortment, sometimes it's collection. Could be some value in those radios. Handsets, I think. Some old routers. Really old sewing machine. That might have some value. Current bid of 20. This also looks like it could be valuable. I'll do one bid. All right, I'm winning at 22. If I get outbid, I'm done. Let's see. This one, current bid is 4. What did I just see over here? I think I'm going to pass on this one. Current bid is 3. That's some neat stuff. I'll do one bid. I'll do 2 bids. There. This one is 14. Ooh, we got some lenses here. Let me take a quick look at these lenses. Can't see any brands. That makes me think it's aftermarket, a long name. I'm gonna pass. $5 on this one. Ooh. That is a thermal printer, but I think this is the Epson one that takes checks, and those aren't super valuable. Ooh, that's cool. I bet that has some value. The rest of it looks like junk. Let's create a max bid of 15 because I want that radio. All right. $3 is the bid on this one. That's kind of cool. That Sylvania Tubes box. I'll throw a $10 bid on there. I think I can get some decent money for that. I bet that's got some value. There's another close-up right there. All right, next item. So far, 590, and I've got 270 active with 216 in max bids. I don't know why that's active. Must just be the ones I've been outbid on too. Oh, I'm bummed out on this one. I guess I forgot to do a max bid. That one had a lot of little PDAs, not PDAs, but like inventory management things, and there's an NES in there. And all right. So you see anything special in this picture? Right there is about a $50 computer mouse. Hopefully there's more in there. I just did a $50 max bid. But there's an Apple mouse there that looks like a fancy piece of tech. I'm sure there's some value there. And it's not even just this box. I haven't even looked at all these pictures. Okay, just that. All right, made it through the auction. $1,500 spent so far. I've got about another 1,000 in max bids. 600 active. I don't know what the deal is with these two, if this excludes my bids, if this is what I'm outbid on, or what. Well, now it kind of makes sense. That's my bid, but if it reaches the max, it comes up to that. Earlier, I thought it was the other way around, that the active was the higher number. Anyways, I'm done bidding. That's not going anywhere. So I spent $3,100. It's $3,097.60 if I remember right. I've got 5 pallets and 5 Gaylords stacked up. I'm gonna get a cart and some empty boxes. We're gonna head over there and start hauling it out. Now, how am I gonna get 5 full pallets out with this truck? I'm not. I was able to convince the owners to let me pick it up Friday. Today's Wednesday, by the way. Pickups are Wednesday and Thursday. That way, since I bought almost half of the stuff, I'm not going to be in anybody else's way. They're not going to be in my way. Much easier. However, it's also, if you remember, it's all stacked on shelves. And the shelves sold. I didn't buy the shelves. So I have to get it off of the shelves. That was their big concern. So I'm going to get it in pallets and Gaylords. And the plan is, once I get them in the Gaylords, I might just rent a truck, back right up to the dock and pick it up on Friday. We'll play it by ear. All right, all loaded up. Grab my list and we'll head over. Now, something worth note, because I'm sure it's gonna be brought up. What I would like to do is set up all 5 of those Gaylords and actually start sorting. You know, this is going to eBay, this is going on the auction. I don't want this, we're just gonna get rid of it, so on and so forth. Even maybe prioritizing the better eBay stuff first. But I have very limited space there. Like, I don't even know where we're gonna store these pallets. So I think I'm gonna just stick with 1 pallet on the ground at a time to make it a little bit easier. And I can't stack them either because there's no forklift on site to unstack them when I go and load them onto the truck. Okay, this area is reasonably clear. I think I'm gonna start stacking pallets over here. All right, this one was a more expensive one. I don't know if I'm gonna make anything on it, but I spent $111 on this table with all the RC stuff. The thought process is this is about $100 if it works, and everything else is gonna be profit for the most part. So this one, I paid $17. I think that might be what I saw. I don't know what I specifically saw in here. And we got those. Oh, we got that. I think this is a good one for $17. There's also a lamp here. I gave it to someone that works here because one less thing to haul away. All right, so $20, I got this whole section. All of the beer cans, some tubes, car stereos, and then I also got $111 I paid for this box. These 2 boxes. A bunch of Apple cords. This is about a $50 or $60 mouse. Oh, there's a lot of Apple stuff in here. All right, first pallet is full. It was 3 lots. This was all lot on its own, it didn't fit in. And this was part of the 3rd lot, also didn't fit in. I paid $57 for this one. It does include the shelf. There's a bunch of Apple cords and stuff in it. So this one I paid up. I paid $150, but look at all these remotes, and some of these I think could be valuable on their own. In addition, it looks like there was some potentially valuable stuff in here. I don't even know what's all in here. These look like they could be pricey. I got a couple of boom boxes. And what's in this box? It's like more remotes. So I think the remotes are worth that. I paid 65 bucks for this stuff on and under the table. I think this alone will be worth that. Prison radio might be worth a couple bucks. It's an Amazon Echo Show. I don't know, maybe that's worth something. The keyboard keys. This is kind of neat. I think that'll do well on the auction. Nice Crosley system. That's probably 20 bucks. And I have no idea what the rest of this stuff is. It looks like some sort of router. In here, this is all taped up. All right, down here, we got Samsung Chromebook. Just a bunch of random stuff down here. And you can see this is a PS4 in here. It's kind of neat. A little bonus. I walked up to the lady that works here and said, hey, I found some keys. I don't know if they're important to the building. I just realized that Crosley Radio has an iPod on it. I bet this is probably 30, 40 bucks. All right, so I already brought it over here, but I paid $19. Right here is a brand new POS. This came out of Shopco. There was this box, and in it, this is brand new. The box is really messed up, but new, old stock on Sony. That has value. I have no idea. I doubt these are worth anything. There was this box, which, I don't know, might be worth something, might not. But another big winner, we got an Apple laptop right here. And the rest look like regular Windows laptops. So, worst case, I guess $5 a piece for the regular ones, maybe 50 for the Apple. I don't know how old it is, maybe more, maybe less. This, I'm hoping for a few hundred. This, I don't know, maybe I'll throw it in the auction and get $2. This, I'm hoping for at least 50, and I have no idea on that. All right, so this entire section of shelving, not the shelves, just everything on it, I paid $31 for, and honestly, I bought it for this. I thought this was cool. All right, I paid $37 for this section. There was a box full of video game stuff on here. That looks expensive. We have a camcorder in here. Some computers. I don't know what's in there. So I got the contents of both of these tables. There was two lots. I don't remember which was which. One was 24, one was 83. I mean, we got a camcorder here. It's a JVC, so not too valuable. I think these are worth something. We got some tools, chargers, a bunch of keyboards I'll get rid of. Hummingbird. I think there's some good stuff here. So I paid, hold on, I already forgot. So I paid $120 for this. We got a PS3. There were a couple of video game systems in here. I'm pretty sure there's an N64 in there, some Guitar Hero guitars, several systems, controllers and whatnot. And I got this table. It was with one of the lots. I didn't realize it was part of the lot. So nice lifetime folding table. All right, so I got down to it. We got PS4 controller. PS4 controller. That's the 4, I think. That must be an off-brand one. We got a PS2, another PS3 down here. Ooh, this is the backwards compatible one. I wonder if those are still at 200 bucks. We got a game. Yeah. We got another PS3 here. Xbox hard drive, 250 gig. Ooh, oh, it's broken. I mean, I bet it still works. I'll probably eBay this for 10, 15 bucks. Yeah, this is a good one. Paid $77. This is a huge box. This looks like a good thing, and I'm hoping there's more good things in here. So, in this one, I'm going through, I got a Ring doorbell here. And then I pulled a few other things. Motorola scanner, a set of these. This is all tangled up with it, maybe it's worth a few bucks. There's probably more, I just want to make it so I can close the flaps and stack on it. I paid $63 for this box. Sony, that's 100 bucks right there, if it works. I don't see anything else off the top of my head super exciting. maybe that thing, maybe this. These are usually pretty decent. I think we just sold one for 40. And these usually aren't worth anything. Ooh, I bet that's worth something. So I paid $79 for these 3 boxes. I don't even know what's all in here. My thought process was, this is the stuff that was unprocessed. Everything that's on the shelves was already listed. So this may not have all good sellable stuff, but that's stuff that sat and didn't sell. So I got a lot of this type of stuff. I know these have some value. Looks like we got a little computer terminal here. I think there's some good value in this one. So I've got almost all these pallets. I got 1, 2, 3 pallets full. This one, we're getting pretty close. I've got this one. Instead of using a Gaylord, I decided to just stack these boxes. I think that's better. I think I'm gonna try and level this off so I can get another box on top of there. And now I'm out of pallets, and I still have this entire sheet and that entire sheet. I finished this sheet except for one big lot up there. It was their shipping station, and I've got their whole testing station here, including all the shelving. My thought process on this, I think I spent like 120. This camera here is probably 40 bucks. That might not be worth anything. That might not be worth anything. Yeah, it's just gonna be all that little stuff. You know, that's a Sony, that's probably 20 bucks. It's part of a soldering station, portable DVD player. I don't know, I think there's value here. There's a Roku there. This printer, we have the exact same one, so assuming the toner is still full, that saves me like 50 bucks right there on toner. This thing, if I remember right, these are expensive. We have a tablet here, it's just a cheapo, not really worth maybe 5 bucks. I think there's gonna be enough value stacked in here to be worth it. This looks expensive. The employees were putting in a food order, so I got myself some lunch. Tim's here because he bought a couple of lots and he brought me some pallets. So I still have 1 Gaylord because I just filled up, stacked the boxes on that 1 pallet. So 1 Gaylord and 4 pallets that I can stack, you know, stackable boxes on. I do have a bunch of boxes in the back of my truck too that I can fill up and stack up. So I got the entire back half of all of these shelves. I paid $120, $210, $81, $14, $25, $21, and $11. So this one, the remotes intrigued me. That's a good remote right there. This one here, these are like 50 to 100 bucks each online. And this one, I don't know what I saw on this one. Maybe the Apple keyboards. I don't know why I bought this one. This one here, probably because of these. Yeah, DVD recorder, that's the reason I bought this one. And this one, I don't know what particularly intrigued me on it. And then this one, I think that's what intrigued me on it. That's pretty valuable, and hopefully those are too. I've been wanting to do that all week, but as I was in the air, I saw that. I'm glad I didn't hit it. I forgot to show you, I got 7 sections of shelves full of boxes like this. So we'll see what we find in them. So I'm sitting down to take a break. It's been a long day. I looked up the backwards compatible PS3. Yeah, those are still expensive. If it works, 250 to 300 bucks. If it doesn't work, they're going for like 100 bucks just for parts. So yeah, that'll pay for that box. It was 120 bucks for that box. All of the shelves that I just unloaded with the boxes, I'm gonna go through some of that on video because it's just boxes full of stuff. I don't even know what's in them. I remember when I was first going through it, I saw a lot of good stuff like micro cassette recorders and camcorders, things like that. We're up to 8 full pallets. I sent Tim, he's here helping now, well, was here helping. I sent him to go back to the warehouse and get 15 more pallets. This is so much. I came here thinking it'd be like half an hour's time and 3 pallets. I'll bring 5 just to be safe. It is 2 o'clock. I've been here since 9. And I'm maybe half done, and that's a big maybe. So this spot between the shelves, I paid $79. Each one of these is $60. And there's a lot more than I thought. I thought there was only like 6 of them. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Possibly more on the other side. I have no idea what any of this other stuff is worth, but these, home run. So I got this one for $29. That should be decent. This I have no idea. I don't know what these are. Oh, they're not. I thought they were gonna be heavy. Oh, this is a candy machine. The base of a candy machine. Probably not worth anything. And a couple of laptops. I don't know. I don't think this one's gonna be that great. It's up to whatever that's worth. And if this thing works, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I guess this might be worth something too. I don't know. All right, and then I paid $27 for this one. I like this TV. I'm gonna keep it. We got some tapes. Might be worth something. A lot of that vintage media is. This might be. It's a docking station. Barcode scanner. Usually these are decent. I'd say at least 30, but maybe as much as 100. A whole bunch of whatever that is. And then a couple of receivers. I noticed a lot of things have these color code stickers, so I might be trying to figure out what they mean by that. Other things have notes on them. This one, unfortunately, the DVD recorder, the note says it doesn't work. DVD player is bad, it says. So some of them have that. There's another one. Right here is a Sony DVD recorder. And no load, unfortunately. I got this one for $5, and I bought it for this, which looks like, yeah, it's just a monitor, I think. But I'm sure I can get more than $5 back out of that. You never know. Maybe some of this stuff is worth something. I got this section for $7. This looks like it might be a musical instrument. Oh, that's glass. I don't want to push too hard on that. This looks like a very sophisticated camera. Usually these car stereos are worth something. Then we get a stack of probably junk laptops. Well, not a musical instrument. I'll look it up when we get it back to the warehouse. I got this one for $13. Another vintage TV, some security cameras. Well, that should be decent. This might be good. We've got a car stereo. Some big stuff up there. That might be a recorder. More stuff down here. I don't think there's anything too special down here. Office phones. Ooh, another TV. 2 sections over, I paid $7 for this one. We got some random odds and ends here. Satellite Sony speakers, whatever that is. I don't even know what's in these. This might have some value. I don't know what I specifically saw on this one. Computer. Oh, right here. This is what I saw. These. Usually, I love barcode scanners. This one, I know offhand, is a $70 barcode scanner. And then I got 16 here. This was $4. What did I see on this one? That looks like it could be fancy. Monitors or maybe laptops. What's this? Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe just because this was cheap. Oh, portable printer. Those are usually at least $100. I don't know what else I saw on this one though. So I paid $53 for everything under this table, including this. That's a nice one. Ooh, looks like a bunch of, maybe. I don't know what this goes to. I thought it was Milwaukee at first, but I don't think so. No clue what else is here. Ooh, this was in there. So I paid $33 for this shelf. I think this thing is gonna be worth it just by itself. We got a saw. It looks like it's in decent shape. A rigid one that's used, but more used, but a whole bunch of apple musks. I don't think these are worth a lot, but at a lot like this, they might. Ooh, another TV. A bunch of phones. So I paid $23 for this one. I'm hoping these office phones are worth. They're Toshiba. They've got a big screen, so they might be worth something. I think that's aftermarket toner. I don't remember bidding on this one at all. Let me go look and make sure I got this one. So I just double checked, and yes, this is mine, and the pictures are correct. I don't remember bidding on it at all, but I feel like these will be decent. They're about to kick us out, so we'll have like 4 hours tomorrow. Let me show you how much I have left. So on this page, I've got a couple here, not a big deal. Here, I've got 2, maybe 8 or 9, but I've got almost this entire page to do yet. All right, so heading to the warehouse now. I did load some stuff in the truck here, some of the nicer stuff, or at least boxes that looked like it contained nicer stuff. Right here is like the PS4 and a lot of the Apple stuff in here. So I'm gonna get that unloaded, and then we're gonna load up the trailer. See, here's the problem. I'm almost out of pallets. I got like 4 or 5 left here, which I just brought them inside and left them in there. But our pallet guy just picked up today, so we have 0 extra pallets. Timing, I'm telling you. Oh, also I walked off with someone's jacket. On one of my shelves, it might have even been on the video, the one that had all the Lexmark toner. There was an Arctic Cat jacket, and that's something that you'd sell on eBay, so I figured it was just their eBay inventory. It was on my shelf, so I grabbed it, threw it in one of my Gaylords. Like half an hour later, someone's going around, has anybody seen a jacket? Oops. But it's kind of their fault for putting it on my shelf. Like my jacket, when I take it off, I put it on one of my shelves so no one else grabs it, thinking it's merchandise or something. I'm back for day 2. I paid $4 for everything on this shelf. I mean, this is an old sewing machine. I don't know if those are worth anything, but I got a whole bunch of them. Ooh, Fisher Price walkie-talkies. That could have some value. I don't know what else we got on here. See a combo unit there. It's Samsung, so it probably doesn't work. Some GPSs. That's probably 50 bucks. So we got this one. And then I get this one as well. It cost me $35. I don't even know what these are. Some sort of receivers for something. Ooh. We got a Bose radio here. That's just a reused box. These look fancy. We got some ink cartridges down here that are very expired, but I mean, it still sells. And I believe it goes all the way to the back. So there's even more stuff over there as well. I also got 170 here, which I paid 22 bucks for this shelf. We got an oscilloscope, a couple more GPSs, just odds and ends. Ooh, this pays for it right here. This thing is probably 50. I don't know what brand the other ones are. Ooh, this is a good one. This is probably 100. And that's another Sony. I bet I've got 200 bucks just right there. Everything else is gravy. We got this shelf. I paid 5 bucks for it. We got some Lexmark toner here. I don't know what else we have. It's too exciting. Oh, I think I sold one of these for 400 bucks. So that should be good. And then up here, these are usually decent on eBay. And then I paid $4 for this shelf. Paymaster, those really aren't worth anything. Don't know what that is. Oh, little Sony speakers. We got vintage car stereo. Ooh, these look fancy. They might have some value. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Ooh, another vintage car stereo.
All right, X Games 2024.
so we're just about done. We've got all of this stuff here. All of this stuff. All of this in the center. All of this over here. All the way down to here. I did pick these up. Someone else bought them. He sold them to me for 10 bucks. They're selling for about 400 on eBay. They're like stage lights. I'm gonna forget to mention this on the video, so I'm gonna say it now. I'm heading home for the day. There were several other shelves and lots that I bought that I didn't show you because we had 4 of us there emptying stuff off, and I just didn't get a chance to get to it before they started clearing them off. But I've got the building now, so there's that. They're giving me like 2.5 weeks in the building, and they're not even charging me for it. So I'm going to be going through it all and sorting it there, and I'm thinking about having a warehouse sale there just to dump all the stuff that I don't want. More on that later.